Welcome back. So Ayo, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So I was curious, did you choose art or did art choose you?
I think both. I've always been very creative from when I was a child. I've loved making stuff. I used to make birthday cards and Christmas cards for my grandfather, my parents. And then first year of college, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I took a couple of studio arts classes and I thought, okay, I really like this, but I wasn't sure how my parents would feel about it. So I spoke to them and their response was, do whatever will make you happy.
Yeah.
And so that was how I started.
Okay, and when exactly did you start?
Well, like I said, from probably when I was 2, but officially, you know, right. My business, I have 3 businesses.
Yes.
So the jewelry business, I started in 2004.
Yeah.
I took a jewelry class. I remember taking pictures and sending to my sisters and my cousins, and then they all ordered pieces. And I was like, oh, I was just sending to show you guys what I could do. And that was kind of how unofficially the business started. I've got the arts and crafts company, which is Creative Safari. That's the newest one. That started in 2016.
And what do you do with that?
It's basically, we have a line of craft kits recently launched, and it's for tweens, teens, and adults. And the idea is you can get one of the craft kits and you can learn in a low risk, you know, no pressure way how to explore your creativity, different paper crafts, you know, fabrics. I plan to extend the line to include bookbinding, mosaic making, all sorts of different crafts, basically. Just explore your creativity, whether you're starting, you're in the middle of your journey, or, you know,
and you know, we have a video of the craft, so let's take a look at it real quick. Wow, that is beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Stunning. So talk to us about your creative process.
Whew, wow. I feel like it never shuts off.
Yes.
I'm constantly, anything I see could potentially become inspiration for a creative project I'm working on. So really it depends on whatever I'm into at that moment. You know, if I'm thinking about craft kits, for example, something about your outfit will spark an idea to me, you know, to interpret it somehow, maybe into a paper crafting kit or something like that. So it's just, it never shuts off. My creative process never shuts off.
Never shuts off. And look at your jewelry right
Thank
now
you.
that we have on your table. It's so stunning. So you created this by just what? Like your imagination? Because I don't know how I could put green and red together. I would never be able to think that that will be a matching color. Like how?
I've gotten that comment a lot.
Right. How did that happen?
With the jewelry, my creative process is basically going to buy beads. I buy whatever speaks to me. I know immediately I see it if I can do something with it or not. And so I buy a whole bunch of different beads. I get home to my studio and I just start mixing and matching and, you know, putting things together.
So it's really like you just put things together and say, oh, this might look good. Or do you just have like a vision and say, this is how long I want this to look like? And, you know.
Like with the necklaces, I knew I wanted to do a series of tassel necklaces. So that was like the direction. But in terms of the design, I don't sketch. I thought when I started, I would do sketches and try to follow them, but
Right.
it doesn't work that way for me. I just, like
You
this
know what?
necklace.
I've heard that a lot from artists. They
Yeah.
really just go at it. They don't like
Exactly.
really. They don't start with
Sketching,
you know,
then
sketching.
copying the sketch, and
Yeah,
it feels
I've
a lot
heard
more
of
organic
that,
to
yeah.
just, you know, put your stuff out on the table, and it'll speak to you. Your materials will speak to you, and you just start to go. And you can tell what works, what doesn't work, and you tweak it and whatnot. But yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so tell me, which of these are your best sellers?
These two-tone earrings do really well because it's silver and gold, so it goes with everything. The tassels are in right now.
They are.
Yes, so
I
these are
love
beaded
those.
tassels, you know, with two colors of the same, two shades of the same color, and the filigree balls as well. They do quite well also.
Okay, so and these beads, how do they do? I mean, for traditional weddings, obviously.
I like to make pieces that are not too O1 beige.
Oh,
you
one
know?
beige. That's very oh, beige.
You think? I think you
so.
could also wear it with something contemporary.
Yeah, I
you know
think
what I
so
mean?
too.
Yes. So I like it to work for both. You
Yeah.
know, so you're going to the office or you're going to something a bit dressy, but you're wearing, you know, corporate outfit. You can put that on to jazz it up. And also, if you have, you know, an
So do you
ashwabi.
have like a ring and earring and stuff to match with that?
I
'Cause
don't
that's
make
like-
matching sets, but
Oh,
I
you
do
never
have
do?
things that complement each other.
Why don't you?
Because I personally don't wear a lot of super matchy-matchy, but if I wear a really busy necklace like this, I wear a pair of gold studs.
Wow.
You know, or if I have turquoise studs to match the turquoise beads, I'll wear that. So
So you don't have, your clients don't ask for matching sets?
if it's a
or-
custom
Yeah.
order, then yes. I just did a custom order for a lady and two of her sisters, and they ordered rose quartz necklaces with matching bracelets and matching
Right,
earrings.
and what's the
Yes.
percentage of that request? Is it like very minimal? or-
Maybe 30%. Yes. I would say most of my customers are not matchy-matchy. They tend to, you know, buy a necklace they like and then mix it with a pair of their own earrings, and, you know, so it works out.
That's so brilliant. And the one all the way at the left, it's really stunning. It's like
Yes,
more
with
like...
the white bead.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a version of what I have on.
Right.
well.
Is that like a signature?
Recently, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Oh,
It's part of
okay.
the new collection. So.
Okay, and then so I also see that you have the, what do you call that? The glitter flower, the kit? What's that kit
The craft
about?
kits.
Right.
Yes, I think this is one of the ones that the video was just shown, and this is one of the Creative Safari craft kits, and it comes flat packed, so it's easy to transport, and all the materials you need to do the project are inside. You get a pair of scissors and some glue on your own, but everything else that you need is in here to create this glitter flower.
Oh, wow. This is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so why is it so important for you to teach art? And why is it important for people like me to get it in my hand? Like,
Right.
tell me.
I think creativity is an amazing thing. There's
Yes.
something about when I hold creative workshops and people finish making a project, there's a smile that comes on their faces
Yes.
every single time. It's like the little kid in you feels like I just made this
Yes.
myself with my own hands. There's something about that process that's really empowering.
Yes.
And studies have shown that creativity it helps people who are sick, it helps people who need like psychological help. It's a
Right.
fantastic
I think
tool
so,
in
too.
many different areas of
Well,
life.
like us in Nigeria, I think that we think it's for kids.
We
So, you
think
know-
it's for kids.
Yeah.
And one of my, main missions is to show people that creativity has no age limit.
Yeah.
Anybody can be creative.
Okay.
And it doesn't only have to be because you're trying to make money from it.
Okay.
It can just be, you can be a doctor, and on
Yeah.
the weekends, you like to unwind and you like to make stuff. That is something
There's this
that we
sense of-
can
yeah,
get
there's
into.
this- yeah.
I
I know
it's
there's a
difficult.
sense of gratitude
Right.
when you do something
Exactly.
like that. I think I'm now like I've bought into it. I'm
Okay,
kind of
we'll leave a couple
interested
of
in
kits for
doing-
you so you can try them out. Let me know how it goes.
Okay, so there's so many elements of art, but why jewelry? Why not like painting or like any other thing?
I actually painted back in the day, and I had my paintings in a couple of galleries in Lagos.
Oh, you
but-
did?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow.
And it's something I might actually pick up again, as if I'm not busy enough. But yes, it's something I'm thinking of getting back into.
Well, I think once you've gone through this process, you hire an assistant. I see no reason why you wouldn't be
Exactly.
able to
That's
get
the plan.
into it. So tell me, how can people access you?
I'm on Instagram with all my accounts. Soiree Stationery, it's at Soiree Stationery. Creative Safari is my Creative Safari.
Yeah.
And Circa 64 is Circa_64.
So for me, I want to ask, what is the price point for this?
I think it's reasonable.
Is it?
My earrings start from 5,500 and they go up from there.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And the necklaces, anything from 10,800, and they go up from there. It depends on the beads that are used,
Okay.
you know, how much time it took to make each piece. So it kind of varies, but yeah.
I'm coming to your store
Okay,
tomorrow.
good. We're expecting you.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
me on the show.
you,
I'm going to see you in a little bit, okay?
Okay, all right then.
It's time now for another short break. But when we come back, we'll be talking about the federal government's campaign against fake news. So please stay tuned.